Hello. This is the Infinite Industries Demo Dev Division. We are happy.
Hello, this is Das, and as you can see from my state of beard and my grey hair on my head, we actually have spent a little bit more time than usual trying to get the update rolling. But hello and welcome to talk about Doom Infinite. Doom Infinite. It's almost December right now, and I know we've taken our sweet time. It's been a really busy year, actually, for me in real life and also with the mod itself. There's been like the whole game was rewritten and systems were updated. The field was tweaked, it was rebalanced, and it still needs more rebalancing, but that in the moment. We've made some big changes to most of the things. The Gun is Good system actually has been, restarted from the grounds up, rewritten all of it almost. Nothing was left, like thousands of lines were changed. Now it actually feels more stable, feels more punchy. You can tweak your guns in such a way that, you always can predict what the outcome will be. Problems with the monsters, and the whole thing actually started with monsters not responding to some kind of damage types, and then I realized, oh my god, I need to rewrite the damage function, and then I need to rewrite the monsters themselves, and then as soon as I got to that, I was just let's finish The Gun is Good. And let's add atmospherics, let's add dynamic weather, let's add reverb, let's add all of those little things that actually make this new version really fun to play. We have footsteps and landing sounds. Like, this is so amazing. It's such a simple feature contributing to this package of a new Doom experience. The new version is much more dynamic, much more cinematic, and it will only evolve from this point on. Limbo's gone. What do you mean Limbo's gone? It's gone, baby. Yeah, the whole map is just gone. Yeah, I realized, okay, so now it's probably is the time to remove it and replace it with a proper version that actually will be featured in the final version for the classic mode. The current version is way more, professionally looking. It's mapped really better than it was, because I was just learning mapping when I actually got to Limbo version 3, I guess. This is version 4, so wow. The thing I did for Limbo number 4, we actually have the dynamic randomization of it automated. There's no, writing down TIDs of line defs and just adjusting them and stitching them together. It's all taken care of in the scripts themselves, so they know what I'm doing when I'm mapping this. So I'm just making rooms and the system actually stitches them together automatically. I don't need to actually do anything else. I just can focus on being creative and make more rooms, corridors and traps and arenas, stuff like this. So it's not time consuming at all. It's very, focused on productivity. More content, more faster, I guess. Same thing goes with new power-ups, because there are going to be new power-ups which you will be able to unlock. Yes, finally there's going to be real, persistent progression in this mod. Soon enough we'll get to the story mode and railgun system, which is the random ass integrated. I forgot the acronym. And then we'll get to the bosses, we'll get to, unlockables, we get to challenges, all those kind of crazy stuff you can actually expect on the run. And mysteries. There's so many secrets I actually wanted to feature, and I started already. What's next? So okay, the question right now is, why don't we have a version right now? Something we can play on the server, and the last update was probably January or something. And that is because of two things. First of all, this is going to be the first public demo released really outside of the Discord server, and I really want to have, all the bells and whistles working, no crashes, to get people's attention, to actually, start bringing new people in and get this project really off the ground, because this is only the beginning, really. This is still called a demo, because it is a demo. I know it took 5 years to get to this point, but learning the system, getting to know your guys, getting some feedback back, and actually balancing this with my personal life was absolutely insanely. I want to say difficult and hard, but it was more of a it was more of a juggle between what I have to do in my real life and what I want to do in my real life. And I want to make games, and this is my very first game that actually got some traction. I hope you guys like it. If not, just, go play Brutal Doom, I guess. And the second thing is, as soon as you start tweaking something in one place, there's, a chain reaction of things that needs to get updated, tested, fixed, redone, and just like it's, as soon as you start to introduce a big feature, which was not planned at the beginning, there is a lot of things that can go absolutely wrong, and you can end up with something that you don't know really what to do anymore with. I've been focusing on this project the most this previous year, which actually means that I have not been working on anything else. I don't really have a job right now. I haven't had one for a year, so my last paycheck was 11 months ago, 12 months ago, yeah, something like that. So you can imagine, I'm not buying myself anything. I can afford anything. And this is not about, getting people on Patreon, but it might be about getting people on Patreon, because I know the rewards are, the only thing we can do is custom merch, and sometimes it arrives terribly broken, which I'm super sorry about. I have no control over it, and Patreon sometimes is just a bitch about it, and I don't know what's going on with European retail, European distribution centers. Like, this stuff just arrives broken or never arrives at all. I hope it's not a common thing. I hope it's just like, a couple of issues here and there, which still terribly hard to fix, it seems. And I wish I would have just enough, money to buy the missing merch myself and just send it myself with probably something cool inside. But the reality is, I just don't have money, and it's really hard working on something when you are eaten by, things that you need to pay monthly. Like, I actually have a disconnected cell phone right now. I have no cell phone signal on my cell phone, so I cannot call anybody. People still can call me, but I cannot call them. So it's kind of, and forget about buying Christmas presents. I'm not doing that because I just don't have anything, to go for. But this only shows my, stupidity, one, but dedication, and I just want to have this project done. So I'm sacrificing a lot to make it happen, because I want this to happen. To you, it might be just a Doom mod. For me, it's 5 years of my life. Only this year, I actually spent 1,600 hours working on this mod up to this point. This is this year, and I would rather, this is what I wanted to do. I'd rather do this than, I don't know, just make some half-assed idea kind of mod and just push it like a Polaroid picture or something. That's not the sound. All I ask of you is to have a little bit more cheerful patience. Right now we're working on polishing the maps, polishing the menus, the feel, because there's like a couple of legacy stuff that I need to get rid of, the continuous screen, the loading screens, all of those kind of things. They actually need to go. We have a new camera system for death. When you die, the camera just pans and does crazy stuff. What the fuck is wrong with my head? And on the other hand, we have an issue with balancing, because we have a new monster system, which is actually quite similar, but technically a very different thing. And we also do have a new game director, a new spawner, so we need to redo all those little things, which monster to spawn, how many monsters to spawn, how close, which quirks do we get them, how often do we spawn. It sounds simple, but as soon as those things are done, I promise you, we're gonna have a huge good thing going on. Right, so almost done preparing the new Christmas edition. It's not gonna be a Christmas edition, I promise. Damn, it took a lot of time. Alright, so that should be it for now. Expect some more news in the upcoming week. Very soon. Dose out. Cheers.
I'm not going to talk about
Doom Infinite.
In fact, we're not going to talk about
Doom Infinite
at all.